Hello, I'm Amara Jones, and today is Friday, February 13th. This is Caffeine TV, your daily news brief, here to take you the 3 headline numbers in just 3 minutes, giving you a different take on everything from housing policy to the Real Housewives. In a programming note, we'll be back on Tuesday, February 17th, in observance of the President's Day holiday on Monday. The first number of the day is 55. That's the document number of a new order issued by Federal Judge Callie Granade of Alabama, ordering the probate judges in the 3 out of 5 counties in that state who are denying gay marriage licenses and preventing gay marriages from going forward to issue those licenses. In this move, she claps back at Chief Justice of Alabama, Roy S. Moore, who, as we spoke about earlier this week, sent out a letter to those probate judges telling them to ignore her initial gay marriage order. And now, this latest case focused on Mobile County, where the probate judge there, Don Davis, wasn't issuing those marriage licenses. And when she read her decision aloud yesterday, cheers went up and people ran out to get married. Now, probate judges who continue to defy her order are subject to being held in contempt of court and to possibly being hauled into federal jail by marshals. But all the legal wrangling aside, this is a wonderful day for love in the run up to Valentine's Day. And I guess it just means that I can put men in Alabama on my list of possible husbands. So the next number up today is 7. That's the number of directors of the FBI that the United States has had. But according to the New York Times, yesterday was the first time that a director of the FBI tackled head-on the issue of race in America, specifically race and policing. At a speech at Georgetown yesterday, the current FBI director, James Comey, said that, quote, mental shortcuts and layers of cynicism, close quote, led police to treat blacks differently than whites. He said that accumulated bias over time was natural but wrong. Well, I don't know how natural it is, but it certainly seems to be endemic. A professor at Stanford, Jennifer Eberhardt, runs a test where she puts a pixelated picture of a gun in the face of a black man and a white man, shows it to police. Police almost always instantly identify the black man as a threat, but the white man, in many cases, they don't even see. Now, James Comey said that he gave this speech after the Black Lives Matter protests in order to elevate the conversation around police and race. And in his speech, he got some things right and other things less right. But the fact that he opened his mouth about it at all is a welcome change. And since love is in the air, the last number of today is 10. That's the number of trans women of color in love featured in a new article in Elixir, that online queer news site. Now, those profiled include Janet Mock, the online television host and author, and her fiance, Aaron, and they must have really big love, because if you've ever seen either one of them, they're both like 7 feet tall. But it shows 9 other equally powerful couples as well. And this article is really important because so far this year, tragically, on average, a trans woman of color has been murdered each week. And also this year, darkness seems to be gripping the globe. So something that spotlights the light of love is really important. But for those of us not as lucky as these women, CNET has an article today which says that it has some apps in it that'll help us, quote, beat the loneliness of Valentine's Day. Now, it has some of the usual suspects like OkCupid and Tinder, but others that I'd never even heard of, like High Times, which helps pot smokers find love, I guess, through the smoke, as Amy Winehouse would say. But you'll have to excuse me because I'm about to wrap up this segment to go update my match profile.